Hi everybody, welcome back to Darlingborough Model Railway. I'm Richard. Over the last few weeks you may have noticed I have been focusing mainly on weathering. All of that is part of my Ultimate Guide to Weathering series, which I'm working on over the course of this channel really. I will be adding more videos to that series, but in the meantime I think it's about time that I start getting back to actually looking at my layout. The only problem is I've kind of let my shed go a little bit, and it's an absolute tip. I will be honest, I have been procrastinating slightly because I know that in order to work on the layout I've got quite a lot of work that I need to do beforehand. One of the things that I've been putting off is dealing with that shelf over there. I have had a few comments about it. People have been showing some concern about how much the shelf is actually sagging. So with that in mind, I have purchased more of the metal brackets from these shelves here, and I've decided that this shelf system is going to be a lot better on this side as well. By doing that, I do feel that I'm going to be able to clear a lot of this space and I can actually get back and work on the layout. The first thing I'm going to have to do is clear the shelf. That much is obvious because I can't take a shelf down with everything on it. So let's do that then. Do you want a montage or do you want to see me do it in intricate detail? Montage. It's the next day. As you can see, the shelf has finally gone, and I didn't realise how saggy it was until I actually removed it. I was filming it and I was working on it last night, but then I started having issues. My tablets died, the battery died, and that battery died on my drill, and I'll be honest, I was just starting to get a little bit annoyed and off with it. So I stopped filming and I've just finished it off just now. I managed to get the door open and get some fresh air into the place. It's a lovely sunny day, as you can see, and it's the first time I've actually had the opportunity to get the shed door open and let some fresh air into the place for a little while. It's really refreshing actually, to have some natural light come in it. So now I'm going to get the brackets up on the wall to put the new shelves up. So I've just got a stick and I've just marked roughly the distance from this frame here that I want the top of the bracket to appear. I'm just going to kind of mark a line across so that I can kind of get the tops leveled, and then I can get all the brackets lined up. The first couple of brackets went up really fairly quickly and fairly easily. What I've done is I've just put a bit of wood on the shelf just to test it, and it's surprisingly strong actually. I've just put the weight of my toolbox on the shelf, no problems at all, it just supports it without any question. And I love the versatility that you can just use the little brackets and basically adjust the heights to what you need. I feel this is going to be a lot more effective and a lot more efficient use of space than just the single wobbly shelf that I've had in the past. Let me know if you've used any of these type of brackets down below in the comments and what you think of them. Have you used them, or will you be considering using them now that you've seen these videos? So now what I need to do is just do the two corners, and that's me done. One of my initial concerns was that if I put some shelves up lower than the wobbly shelf that I had before, I wasn't going to have enough space underneath to actually work on and run the layout. But now that I've actually got some mock shelves up in place at the height of the lowest shelf, there's plenty of space. I can even extend it out slightly and have a slightly wider shelf than I originally planned. It's going to save me a lot of space. It's going to be a lot more efficient and just a lot more organised in the shed going forward. And I would highly recommend doing something similar if you are running a model railway in a shed like I am. Dylan Shepherd, I'm looking at you, mate. Shed life. So if you are thinking about doing some sort of storage solution in your shed, I would highly recommend these type of brackets. You can buy them from most hardware stores. They are relatively cheap. This single one, which I've used for each end, is about £2 odd, and the double one is about £4 odd per strip. Very, very good way of doing it. I wish I'd done it years ago, or at least when I started the layout. And yeah, so if you are going to plan on doing something like that, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll go from there.